Welcome to Fabulously Flawed with your host, Marni, where Mondays mean motivation, and by Wednesday, we're dishing out dazzling advice with a Newsweek twist. This is your go-to spot for embracing the mess, celebrating the successes, and never letting anyone dull your sparkle. Join us for laughs, life lessons, and a whole lot of fun. Fabulously Flawed, where perfect is overrated and every flaw is fabulous.
Hey, fabulously flawed friends, fabulous listeners, fabulous everybody. Welcome to Fabulously Flawed. I am your host, Marni, and thank you for joining me on my motivational, Marnivational Mondays. Let's make it magical, not miserable. Well, I can only hope everybody, or at least half of you, are not feeling miserable. I don't even know what to say except, ladies, I feel you. I hear you. We're in this together. You are not alone. There is so much that us as women, I know, can do together. And I believe in the primaries coming up. It's all about girl power in a few years. And if there's a silver lining on this week we've had, it's the new friendships that have formed, little girls who now really want to break that glass ceiling, and the empowerment it's giving a lot of people, lawyers who want to become judges, and people are really starting to, I don't know, this was just a really big wake-up call. Like, we can always, forever, people, there was Democrats, Republicans, and nobody ever was into politics. Nobody cared. It was like George Bush won, great. It was Al Gore's going to win, great. Clinton won, okay. But what this has done to our country, the fear, and I will never tell anybody not to be afraid. The best advice I can give my ladies, my LGBTQ community, pretty much anybody who's human and not of a racist or vibe, it will be okay. It definitely is going to be scary because of the unknown, but we have each other and the right here and right now. Everything is okay. I know the emotions of people that I've been reading about, people who thought they were friends, and the blocking and the unfollowings and the unfriendings, because it's not even about politics. Like, it was like, okay, I don't believe in their tax information or their school fundings, and it was all boring wordage. But the minute now you're putting in, men and boys saying, women, we own your bodies now, like, come the fuck on. This has gone to an extreme that's very scary. And I can only tell you guys to surround yourself with people that truly bring out the best in you, that you are safe with. I want you to know there is no right or wrong way to feel right now. If you're angry, of course you're angry. We're all angry. Feel your anger, feel it, but don't become an angry person. There's enough of those, half of the red country. So for your sanity, we need to keep sparkling and shining and be the light in that dark, dismal world. We don't have to understand it. We don't have to be involved with it, but we can do what's in our control and avoid being around certain people. We can avoid discussions. I am so happy that myself and millions have cleaned our Facebook feed, our Instagram feed. It's not about politics for me. It's about human rights. For one human being, a group of human beings, to say you're not human because you choose to be gay, or whatever their ridiculous asinine logic is for people. I mean, unless you're white bread crust, you are not worthy. And it's just very sad, but I don't want people living in fear. I don't mean not to be scared, but try and enjoy little things in life. Try and be with people you love. I know the holidays are coming up, and people, a lot of people are saying we are certainly not sitting with in-laws or people that are just going to invalidate us or mock us and laugh at us. I mean, some people have been very classy and you would never know who they were voting for, but the obnoxious people, right? And then you just look, block, 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 and we're all happy at the end of the day. But when it comes to like Thanksgiving, which is coming up, don't think you have to go anywhere, because you don't. You don't have to jeopardize your peace for 1 second if you think it's not going to be good for your mental health. Right now, if you know somebody that is really, really suffering, because the fear is there, I can't even discuss the list of things they want to do, and excited about separating families and putting children back in cages. It's just, I don't even know what to say to that. Just pray that, I just pray for peace. I pray that there is humanity out there. And like I said, I will not let anybody dull my sparkle. I'm still going to be who I am, just very selective on who I'm going to be with. And find that song that makes you come alive. For me, I was watching the Eras Tour all weekend and just feeling my feelings to my psychiatrist. Taylor Swift made me feel better. If you like gardening, dancing, walking, cooking, yoga, anything, if you just want to look at a rock all day outside, anything to take your mind off of the current situation, do more of that. Laugh. I promise you, there will be something to laugh at. And when you do, you will remember that there is laugh out there. There is light. There is laughter. There is happiness. It is not completely a dark world. I do not believe that this world is completely dark. It's just I'm really at a loss for words, which is very, very rare. But I don't even know what to say. It's just, I am as shocked and dumbfounded as you are. Anna Navarro was on The View today, and she's down here from Miami. She has a lot of influential, very wealthy friends. She's the sweetest, sweetest woman. And a lot of her friends have been calling saying, oh no, what's going to happen to our nanny who's not legal? And she said, learn to wipe their asses. Like, you go, girl, you go, Anna. So people did not do their research. And can't have buyer's remorse with this, guys. It's not a car. It is not a car. So you reap what you sow, and surround yourself with just happy people. Don't waste your energy anymore trying to explain your logic. It's not going to work. You're just going to deplete energy that we need for happy things, and focus on yourself. Take time for yourself. If somebody doesn't understand it, it's not anybody's problem to understand. But the only thing you can do right now is allow yourself to feel, but also allow yourself to feel happiness. Do not let yourself go into such an angry, angry, dark place. Even though we're valid and completely justified to, try and keep your head above water for as long as you can. And something good always comes out of something bad. All the little girls in the world that do not like what's happening right now are going to be our future. I believe the children, yes, Whitney Houston said, I believe the children are our future, and these little girls are going to rock our world, empower our world, and these old rickety white men can say, bye-bye, see you, next, thank you, next, whatever Queen Ariana Galinda says. We will be talking about Wicked tomorrow with Taylor, because there's nothing else I can seem to keep my mind off of other than Taylor Swift, Wicked, and no more politics stuff, and no more commercials, no more of those annoying amendment commercials. Oh, thank goodness, because it was getting really annoying. Keep the news off, because they're going to show his face, and it's gross, and it's triggering for a lot of women, me especially, whether you have been assaulted, sexually violated, spoken to in a way. Just everything this man represents is everything that the opposite of everything I believe in. So keeping off the TV has helped keep me a little bit sane. And on that note, guys, I hope I made it a little bit magical. I kind of sound a little bit like on a sad note, but I'm human and I've been feeling my feelings, and I am just so proud of everybody who did the right thing, everybody who is feeling better day by day. And I'm just giving everybody a big virtual podcast, Fabulously Flawed hug. Ooh. Alrighty, guys, tune in tomorrow where Taylor and I are going to be talking about Wicked and some more Q&As so we can find out things about each other that I didn't think there were things that we did not know about each other, but actually there's a lot. So I can't wait to play that game with her tomorrow. And 988 is out there. If you're suffering, crying, if you're stressed, if you know somebody who's suicidal, 988 is there. So please take advantage. It's complete discretion, 24/7. You can text or call. And on that note, guys, remember, never let anyone burst your bubble, and never, ever, 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 ever let anyone dull your sparkle. You shine too bright, and nobody is going to dull that sparkle. So sending you guys so much love and peace. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for tuning in to Fabulously Flawed. Remember, every Tuesday and Thursday, it's your time to join Marni and Taylor, the mother-daughter duo that's redefining family time with a twist, putting the fun in dysfunction, one episode at a time. Craving more? Visit us at fabulouslyflawed.com. And don't miss out on the feel-good vibes with our exclusive merch at fabulouslyflawed.net. That's with 2 Ds on Etsy. Keep your sparkles shining and spread that fabulous energy.